Good morning guys, it is Tuesday the 13th of December. For a lot of dancers, Tuesday is the first day of the week, my first working day. We normally have Mondays off just because of the way our job is, because we perform on the weekend. Saturday and Sunday is when most people have their weekend, so they may want to come along to the ballet. So we work Tuesday to Sunday, Monday off. That's common in quite a lot of places, and especially during December, during Nutcracker season. This particular vlog is going to be a bit more about the training I do. It's leg day today. I'm gonna squat, double my body weight for the first time. I mean, hopefully squat my body weight, double my body weight for the first time ever. I wanted to do this for a long time, but I've had a few setbacks over the past year. I herniated a disc in my back, which was horrific. I was really sort of crippled by it. I was having to walk around with special pillows to sit down everywhere. So that was a serious setback. But I should be doing it today. I'm actually really excited because I love leg day. I used to hate leg day. I used to have chicken legs and I used to get taken the mick out of school for having such small legs. I managed to build them up through hard work. Now it's my favorite day of the week. So I'm gonna take you through today. Not too busy a day work-wise. I have class in the morning and then a joint training session with two of the girls that I train at the theatre. And then yeah, big squat session ahead. Just got to the theatre. I'm going to try to take you guys through my warm-up today. I was actually taught a lot of this warm-up by an ex-Olympic bobsleigh driver. He was on the Irish team for bobsleigh and he has to be one of the top athletes and coaches I've ever met. I met him when I was a trainee at Boston Ballet and he'd take sort of strengthening classes and the Pilates classes. That was about 3-4 years ago and I've done the same warm-up every day since. So this warm-up is what I do every day before class. It's to warm me up, get my joints going, blood flow into my legs, stretching, mobility, everything. It's also designed not to tire you out too much before class. Just get everything going, get everything in alignment, your muscles firing, and be ready for that first exercise at bar. So this is today's outfit. Got the Lululemon top, just an H&M grey t-shirt, pair of Nike shorts, and underneath that, repping the Under Armour. And again, of course, you'll see this a lot. So I'm gonna head to the studio now and do my warm-up and then class. So that's me done at the theatre for the day. Like I said earlier, I just had class today and a joint training session with two of the girls that I train. It was nice to have them together for a bit of healthy competition and to push each other. Class was good, pretty standard, good to get blood going after being sat down for most of yesterday, which is pretty much every day off for me. And now I'm just heading home. I'm gonna get some lunch. Back home, I wanna show you quickly what I'm having for lunch. We've got about 300 grams of white potatoes, 150 grams of chicken breast, and a lot of veggies, and underneath there, you can't really see it, is sauerkraut. So the reason I eat so much sauerkraut is that it is really good for gut health. If you have a high protein diet, your gut can be very acidic and you want to balance out your acid and alkali. Fermented foods are really good for that. So things like sauerkraut, kimchi, anything pickled, so like gherkins. If you're an athlete and you're eating a lot of protein, definitely look after your gut health, because then that's going to make digestion easier. You're going to be less bloated and all those nutrients you're consuming will actually be used by your body. Just finished lunch. I've had my pre-workout caffeine here. I just wanted to quickly show you what I wear when I'm normally training. Stadler Fitness Ballet and Barbells t-shirt. Lululemon shorts on. Nike tights underneath just because it's freezing out. When doing heavy squats, I wear Nike Romolios. These are really specialist weightlifting shoes. You'll see guys wearing these in the Olympics, competing. They basically make it feel like you've got cement shoes on, so you're glued to the ground when you're squatting. There's no chance of your feet slipping and turning out. They also have a slightly raised heel, which makes getting to a full squat a lot easier. And also because they're a flat and solid base, you can really push through the floor. Sometimes trainers are a bit too soft and you lose a lot of energy through sort of the sponginess of the sole. I also wear Rebound knee sleeves when I'm going really heavy on squats, so I'll wear these in like my final 3 sets. These just really help to support my knee joints and keep them really warm. Yeah, I'm a ballet dancer, so I have to look after my joints, and anything that will help keep them protected is a bonus. So I'm just outside the bus stop. It's not that far a trip to the gym, but when it's -3 out, you really don't want to be walking, especially if it's legs. So excuse the fur hat, but when you live in a Nordic country and it's minus temperatures pretty much all the time, you've got to fur up. So I'm just arriving at the gym. Smashed that 170 kilogram squat. Super pleased with that. I've been working up to that for ages. Double my body weight. Any Americans watching, it's 375 pounds. So yeah, super pleased with that. My goal is to do that by the end of the year. This time next year, 200 kilos. And that is 450 pounds. So 30 kilos in a year. I think it's possible. Alright, continue with the workout. That workout, now it's time for a quick stretch. According to the Apple Watch, that workout was 2 hours and 17 minutes. I burnt 940 active calories, 1,201 total calories. I had an average heart rate of 104 beats per minute. So that's me finished at the gym. Like I said before, really good session. Pretty knackered now. After an intense workout like that, we really want to replenish your carbohydrate sources straight away. So time for some sweets. Dinner is ready. Very high protein, high carb, and a lot of fibrous vegetables in there. Here we have 100 grams of brown pasta, whole wheat pasta, 250 grams of turkey mince, peppers, mushrooms. I also have a big green salad there. That is just mixed green salad, cucumbers, courgette, tomatoes, gherkins, beetroot, and avocados. So lots of greens, definitely getting way more than my 5 a day there. So that's dinner all done. I'm going to show you now what I eat sort of before I go to bed. So we've got a bowl of Cheerios, one of these protein yogurts, which I put about 20 grams of roasted peanut butter. Yeah, that's a massive thing of peanut butter. It's about 1 kilogram, but I go through a lot of it, so I buy it in bulk. And also some of these chocolate chip cookies that one of the girls I train made. I won't eat all of those, I may have 1 or 2. As you can see, I'm still eating a lot of carbohydrates because of today's training session. Really want to replenish those glycogen stores. So I'm gonna end the vlog there. It's been a good day, super pleased with my 170 kilo squat. I know I keep saying it, but it's been a goal of mine for a long time. One last thing before I go to bed is it's time to foam roll and really work out any of those knots that I'll have in my quads. Try release some tension there. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. A little different to the last one, not so much ballet, a bit more training. Please hit the like and subscribe button. I had loads of really good feedback from my last vlog. You guys were so positive and I massively appreciate that. So I will see you all in the next one.